Yeah. Well, I think we've earned it. That didn't just happen. We didn't just show up and say, "Hey, we're Clemson. Come to Clemson," and kids want to come. That's been earned through years of consistency. 9, 10+ win seasons, national championships, conference championships, those type of things, big wins, big moments over the last decade. When you think about it now, like DJ, for example, and we weren't even recruiting him. His coach reached out to us, said, "Hey, I got a pretty good quarterback," because it's not like we're just going to go out there and say we're Clemson. We usually have to have some type of interest reciprocated. But I think when you think about it, like here's a guy that since he was 7 years old, he's been, seeing this version of Clemson, whether it be through the media, TV, what are big games. And so I think that resonates. And so what happens with that, as our brand has grown through our consistency, kids want to come see Clemson. It's become a place. And what I knew when I took the job was that if we could get guys on campus, people are going to see what a special place this is. And that's what's happened. So, and that's how we started the program. And but now, 10 years, 11 years later, we signed kids from 14 states this year. And last year it was like 14 or 15 or something. And when we've gotten one, we've signed back-to-back players out of California for the first time in the history of the school. We've signed Travis was my first guy from Louisiana. Then we came back right here in Baton Rouge and got Brighton Constantine, linebacker. So, but I just think the consistency, the culture of who we are, and how transparent we are in the recruiting process of, hey, this is what the expectations are, and you don't need to come here if you're not all in with that. All right, because we're going to go to class, we're going to be great citizens, we're going to hold you accountable, those type of things. And so it's pretty cool for me to see a bunch of really, really talented young people that really want that, and they're coming long ways to come be a part of it. Isaiah Simmons came from Olathe, Kansas. He was my first guy out of Kansas. Christian Wilkins came from Connecticut, so we have to be smart. The big thing for us is the right fit. Not the so-called highest rated player, but the best player in our eyes and the best fit for our program. And we always start inside out. We're always South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Florida, Virginia, Tennessee, Alabama, Maryland. That's our base. And then we try to scout out the best guys that fit our program from all over the country. I don't think so. I mean, I think that there's some great teams out on the West Coast. I thought Oregon was a great team this year, and they're a play or two away. You got to believe Southern Cal at some point is gonna get back to being special again, but Utah had a great year. So I think there's teams that definitely will eventually be here. Washington's already been in the playoff, but certainly football is important in the South. I mean, there's no question about it. It's a very culture-driven sport, and it's very important in the Southeast. Not that it's not important. I mean, we just signed, we think, best quarterback in the country out of California. So football is important all over, but there's certainly great recruiting areas in the Southeast.